We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Cougars will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He shreds the tackle. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Powering through. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Buckeyes move into the red zone. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Cougars looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And the completion made.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, BYU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, The scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Finds an open target on the left side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Pass caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Brigham Young. They connect for 6. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense cannot be stopped. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick throw over the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaking tackles and going. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Cougars looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
BYU has now moved into the red zone. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, BYU.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7. And the Cougars line it up with first and goal. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, BYU. A great catch and run for 6. Now the all-important extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He bought some time, now lets it go. The tight end has got it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Looking to pass here on second down.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
They finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Here's a target, and it's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. And the Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held up just long.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense now operating in empty. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Brigham Young. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect it.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. There's the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Cougars are in the red zone now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Point after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And he steps out at the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? The 10. Touchdown, Brigham Young. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, this linebacker's showing you he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time, the ball's on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
He escapes the pocket.
Fires it on the move. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Breaks free. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. And the Cougars will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle.
Oh, what a grab. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? QB keeper all the way. He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Cougars hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a... Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And it's BYU in the lead. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pass caught down at the 20.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Brigham Young. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That's caught. It's Bond.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Bond. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. He's hit just before the throw.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Moves out of the pocket.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught by the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, BYU. Way too much speed on that play. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's over. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Offense looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that run produces a decent gain. BYU has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touch! Brigham Young. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us it's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? He's at the 50. Past the 40. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. 2nd down now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Breaking free at the 35.
breaks into the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He could go. Out past the 30. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Suddenly off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.